The glass doors slide open. Employees freeze. The Korean Mafia boss walks in sharp suit, unreadable face. Beside him, his wife. Elegant. African. Unshaken. Whispers ripple. Who is she? The boss ignores everyone, until one manager forces a fake smile. Sir, we weren't informed. He stops walking. Silence. Cliffhanger. He says one cold line. Since when do I need permission? Inside the executive floor, tension rises. The wife observes everything, calm, composed. Some staff bow. Others stare. One woman, jealous, bitter, tightens her grip on a glass of red wine. She steps forward. Trips. The wine spills, all over the wife's white outfit. Gasps. Cliffhanger. The wife doesn't react. But the boss slowly turns his head. The entire office goes dead quiet. The staff member stammers. It was an accident. No one believes her. The boss walks closer. Slow. Controlled. He looks at the stain, then at her. No anger. No shouting. Worse, calm. Cliffhanger. He speaks softly. Lock the doors. Security instantly moves. Doors shut. Click. Phones are taken. Panic spreads. Executives exchange nervous glances. The woman who spilled the wine starts shaking. Sir, please, it was a mistake. The boss says nothing. Cliffhanger. The wife suddenly steps forward. And smiles. Everyone expects her to cry or walk away. Instead, she lifts the stained fabric slightly. Calm voice. Red wine, expensive. She walks toward the woman. Heels echo. Cliffhanger. She whispers. Let's see if you can afford the consequences. The boss steps back. He lets her take control. That alone terrifies everyone. The wife turns to the executives. Who approved her position? Silence. One man nervously raises his hand. Cliffhanger. She looks at him. Then you share her punishment. Under pressure, cracks appear. Another staff member blurts out. She planned it. She said she'd embarrass you. The room erupts. The guilty woman screams. That's a lie. The boss finally speaks. Enough. Cliffhanger. He signals security. Bring the footage. A screen lights up. Security footage rolls. Clear as day, the accident was planned. Whispers turn into fear. The woman collapses. Please. I was jealous. That's all. Cliffhanger. The wife steps closer. Jealousy has a price. Everyone holds their breath. The boss looks at his wife. Your decision. Ultimate power given to her. She pauses. The entire company waits. Cliffhanger. She points, not just at the woman, but at 3 people. Security moves instantly. The guilty trio is dragged forward. The wife speaks calmly. In this company, disrespect is a disease. She turns to the rest. And today, we cure it. The boss watches, silent approval. Final cliffhanger, for part 11. She smiles slightly. Now, let's rebuild this company my way. The next morning, the company feels different. Executives arrive to find their offices reassigned. Names removed. Power stripped overnight. At the top floor. She now sits in the boss's chair. Not beside him. In it. Cliffhanger. She says calmly. From today. I decide who eats. Every department is summoned. One rule. Prove your loyalty, or leave with nothing. Employees are forced to expose internal corruption. Friends betray friends. Silence becomes dangerous. The boss watches from the shadows, silent, approving. Cliffhanger. One senior director refuses to speak. I don't answer to her. The room freezes. The wife walks up to the director, unblinking. Then you don't belong here. Security steps forward. But he laughs. You think you can replace me? She leans in. Cliffhanger. Watch me erase you. Within hours, it's done. His access is gone. Accounts frozen. Reputation destroyed. News spreads, he's under investigation. No one understands how fast it happened. Only one truth remains. She didn't threaten him. She ended him. Cliffhanger. The boss finally smiles. Late at night, she reviews files. Something feels off. A pattern. Missing funds. Silent sabotage. This wasn't just jealousy. It was organized. She whispers. There's someone bigger behind this. Cliffhanger. A name appears on the screen. Someone close to the boss. She confronts the boss privately. The name hangs heavy in the air. One of his most trusted allies. Even he goes still. For the first time, uncertainty. Cliffhanger. He says quietly. If it's true, we burn everything. They set a trap. Fake financial movement. False information leak. Only one person had access. They wait. Hours pass. Then. The system is breached. Cliffhanger. The traitor takes the bait. The traitor runs, but not alone. He has allies. External power. Dangerous connections. This is no longer internal. It's war. Company systems crash. Accounts vanish. Threats rise. The wife stands tall in chaos. Cliffhanger. She says. Then we stop being a company and become a battlefield. Operations shift overnight. Corporate rules are gone. Now, it's strategy, control, dominance. She leads everything. Cold. Precise. Untouchable. Even the boss steps back fully. She's no longer protected by power. She is the power. Cliffhanger. She orders. Bring him to me. Alive. The traitor is dragged in. Broken. Defeated. The entire company watches. No mercy. No hesitation. She steps forward, calm as ever. You tried to destroy my home. Silence. Then. She turns away. Remove him. His fate sealed. The boss walks up beside her. But doesn't take the lead. He looks at her, with respect. Final scene. She sits at the top. Unchallenged. Untouched. Feared. Final line. They thought I was just his wife. Pause. Now they know I'm the empire.